Good morning, Saturday from the Pipes Network. I'm Jimmy with my good friend Christian.
Hello.
We got something special for you today. We wanted to catalog our sobriety. What's today's date?
July 17th, 2021.
2021? Okay. We're going to catalog what we're doing today. This is an important interview. You see, Christian to me is like a stock option that I got in early on. All right, and he's going to tell you all about it. Before we give it to him, I want you guys to know that for a year and a half now, I've been doing this channel for a reason. And the longer I go, the more I realize how important it actually is. Yeah, for me, great. But anyone who's willing to watch this can clearly see that we can get better. Because I look back at one or two of those old vids, and you know what? I'm still getting better. There's no limits to how much better we can actually get, and the things we can learn, the things we can do, are able to do, learn how to do. There's really no limits. You see, I've been doing this now 2.5 years. I can honestly say, I'm never going back. Is what I'm trying to say. Never. Okay, and you'll be able to see me get even better if you're willing to watch. Because what happened to me, what happened to my brothers and my family, and how lost I was, and how wrong I got it, it wasn't for nothing. We're gonna make sure of that, and we're gonna try and help somebody else today. We got some service lined up. I rarely talk about that, but I'm starting to, because it's a huge part of the things that I do, the service, the time I give, resources, whatever. And you guys need to know that I could never outgive what I'm receiving. As hard as I try, I don't think I could ever outgive what I've already received. I'm not even talking monetary. That's a part of it, though. But I'm willing to give just about everything I have. It starts with my kids, my family, the men and women of the Anonymous program, strangers. It trickles down to just about everybody. I like to give. It's a healing mechanism for me. And I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to continue to catalog my sobriety. But then there's men like Christian that are going to come on today, and he's going to tell you what he's up to, because he's what? How many days now are you in, Christian?
78.
All right, let's talk about that. Now you've been successful to this point for a reason. What do you want to say about that?
Mainly, this is different because I've had many relapses in my rearview mirror. This time's been different because I decided, if I'm going to say no to substances, mine was alcohol, then I'm going to say yes to a whole lot of stuff. I'm not going to white knuckle my way through another recovery and be miserable. What is the point of that?
All right, so let's talk about what you said yes to this time. What are you saying yes to right now?
There's a whole list. It's, having my appetite back, having people tell me that I look good, just my neighbor, just for no reason the other day. Being able to eat, seeing something delicious and realizing I can keep it down, little things like that. But also, most importantly, just a whole different mindset. Like, I can actually enjoy things and have fun without drinking. That's a new one for me, and that's important to figure out ways, because what's the point of being miserable in sobriety?
It sounds like you're appreciating the little things maybe too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly the little things.
Simple things.
Yeah, I don't need a big hammer to change my brain.
Like something huge doesn't have to happen for you to be like...
Or use. I don't need that to get relaxed and have fun. I look forward just to going to the grocery store every
so you're
night.
Basically saying waking up in peace, in the quiet even. You get a taste of serenity when you open your eyes. You can go about a normal day, work day, and appreciate that, the weather, anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little things. My cats, my friendships, my family, they're doing well. Realizing what I have and what I came close to losing.
And I know your relationships to your family, especially your dad, have improved drastically.
Yeah. They're happy. You know, when I texted them that I hit a certain amount of days a few weeks ago, my mother cried, and she heard both of them got in the car. They were in their 80s. Got in their car, drove half an hour, and brought me dinner. That didn't happen 3 months ago.
Stay away, right?
I want to say like a million things, but I don't want to ramble on.
No, you're not rambling. But let me talk about this quick. It has to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruffle or rattle anyone's cage, but we have a 90-day rule before we really get to move and do things as far as service in the anonymous program, so on and so forth. Me and Christian together decided to let him out of his cage a little bit early. And the service that you do, Christian, even though you're just about to get to the 90-day mark, you started virtually right away. Has it been good for you? Has it made a difference?
Oh yeah. I look forward to coming to Phoenix and speaking with the guys, and you let me speak to them. I look forward to it every week. That's like a big thing I look forward to. It like anchors my week.
And you know how much. I tell you, but you see that you're helping a lot of people in your first 90 days. You realize that?
Yeah, I hope so. I get just as much as I give. Whatever. I just shoot from the hip. I don't rehearse anything, obviously. But it's terrific. And again, this recovery is different from one's past, which were just about abstinence only.
Gotcha. Let's talk about that. I'm abstinent too. There's no middle ground. We've talked about this, me and Christian. We've talked about it on the network. You see, there never was a middle. That war in our mind that seems like it has to take place for some of us doesn't exist. There is no war because we lose all the time. Yeah. How is that a war? A war is a fighting chance, isn't it? That war, we can't win.
There's no middle ground.
There's no war. It's just defeat.
There's no middle ground. Like, that's what led me to many relapses is, okay, you know what? I'm feeling better now. It's been a couple weeks. Okay, now I can just dip my feet in the shallow end of the pool. I can drink a little bit like normal people. There is no middle ground. There is no middle ground. That's one of the cornerstone. The belief in that there's a middle ground is a cornerstone to a lot of relapses.
All right, so
other cornerstones too.
We remove that. What's left? Life and death. Is it not?
Yeah. Well, like they say in the movie, get busy living or get busy dying.
Okay, because to me, I'll be as honest as I can. I chose life again this morning. Now, I could say this: if I want to choose to suffer and die, quick or slow, I'll just go back. That's the choice to me that I have in front of me, and because of that, it's an easy choice. Mm-hmm. So it's partly in my mind. Sure it is. I think God gave me that. And that's why I can predict, and we're not supposed to do that. I know everybody always hates when I do that. I'm not predicting I'm going to stay sober forever. I am going to guarantee it, though. Not being cocky. It's what I want. I believe it's my destiny. I believe it was a gift I've been given. So I'm going to ride the wave as best as I can. That's just me talking. But you'll be able to catalog my sobriety, how much better I get, handsomer I get as time goes on, whatever you want to call it.
You are a handsome man.
Not handsome man. Oh, yes. Thank God. I just got lucky.
Mm.
But thanks, Chris.
Thank God for good genes.
I know, it does help a little bit when you're on TV.
You take a little help.
It does. It really does. All right, so closing thoughts are going to be this. We're going to go do some service, me and Christian, because we know it's good for the world, okay? It's like, we got to know, yeah, we're going to get better too, but we're concerned about others. Doesn't have to be like it was. The lie that we gave ourselves over to carried on decades for me. Confusion, lies, and I gave myself over to it. It's completely lost. I've been pulled out of that, and guess what? I'm staying out. And so is Christian. Correct me if I'm wrong. You locked in and guaranteed your sobriety today, right? Didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's how we roll.
Cocky about it, but yeah.
For today, right?
For today, yeah. And I guess my closing remark would be: think like a feather, not like a brick.
I like that.
Make of that what you will.
All right, good. And my closing remark is going to be: I forgot. Actually, I had something good. You know what? It was good. But it doesn't matter. We'll talk about it next week. We got another special guest coming on next week, a real heavy hitter. And I've been trying to get him a year and a half to come on the network. He finally just said okay. And then we got Rocco in a couple of weeks, and I know you know who he is. Rocco is doing fabulous. Another guy that chose life again today. I'm proud. And I'm proud of you. All right?
Thank you.
See you guys next time. Maybe we'll come on and do a quarterly report with me and Christian. All right.
Okay, ciao, guys.
Ciao. Oh, yeah. Remember, you can trust me and Christian because you see me and Christian often.